As of midnight tonight, anyone coming into Canada from abroad will have to show proof of a negative COVID-19 test. The federal government rushed in the new requirement, and that has the industry scrambling. As Abigail Bimman reports, the big concern is how the new rule will be enforced.
Thailand wants tourists to come back, so off we go.
These Canadians hitting the skies are aware of the new rules. They'll need a negative PCR test within 72 hours of their flight home.
I agree with the policy.
We have people who have canceled, and we also have people in destination right now.
While this travel agent's business is down 90%, there are still many Canadians in destination around the world left scrambling.
8 to 9 hours on the phone calling several hospitals, civic centers, urgent care centers, private practitioners, just to try and get this test.
Brutal. I mean, it's absolutely ruined this vacation. I've spent the last 3 days trying to figure out how to get a COVID test. I don't know if I'm going to get shoved into some detention center.
I am getting tested twice next Wednesday in the hopes that somebody will succeed.
Wednesday, the federal government announced people like Arthur Mitchell in Mexico and Canadians in locations including the Caribbean, South America, and Ethiopia can provide a test from within 96 hours. But that exception only lasts until next week, with some further limited exceptions for Haiti and the French islands off Newfoundland and Labrador.
The consulate wasn't answering COVID-related calls.
The extensions don't help many in the United States, told test results take up to 7 days, like Harpreet Singh Mann trying to return to Canada for childcare help.
It just seems like a complete mess the way they've rolled these rules out. There was no thought put into it.
This is exactly why we're advising people to not travel internationally. It is difficult to acquire a PCR test in countries that you wouldn't suspect that it's difficult to acquire one.
The airline industry responsible for checking tests at boarding has been calling for more time.
We are going to now have to deny those people boarding and their return flights to Canada. So we are still concerned about the potential for confusion and the potential of stranding people in foreign countries because they have not been able to meet their requirements at this point.
Along with the new test requirements also comes an end to the ban on flights from the UK. But Ottawa is clear a negative test does not replace a 14-day quarantine. Anyone entering Canada still needs to follow those rules. Abigail Bimman, Global News, Ottawa.